Hi everyone, I'm Abdullah Jalal and today we are going to learn some new blocks in the LEGO Mindstorm software. So we have going to discuss three blocks in this video. So here's the first one, the motor rotation. So basically its name is given by motor rotation. So you can just guess it out that for what user is it used. So it is basically used to rotate your motors, the medium motor and the large one. So if you want to rotate two motor at the same time, so you can use this motor rotation block to move the two block equally at speed of equal. So if you select this option, it will give you three options. So if you go to the compare option, you will get degree, rotation, and current power. If you select the degree option, it will do that. It's going to and at here you have got the greater than or less than option, so you can just select that it will rotate at greater than 4 greater than 5, and at here you have got three threshold value. So by selecting these threshold value, it's going to rotate. So you can just give it the value according to your choice. So after you So next is the degree option. You have got the rotation one. So by selecting the rotation one, it will be going to rotate uh, at equal or greater than option which you have given and threshold value. So these great compare type and the threshold value are the main option you will get in every option you select. And at the current power option, you will also again get the compare and type. So in the current power, so it's going to use the power at equally. So after you have just learned about the compare option, you let's go to the measure one. So in measure one, you will get the degree, rotation, and current power. The three options again. So it will going to do the same action that we have discussed in the compare one. It will do the difference in that is between them. It's going to work with the distance measure. So you can just give it the distance you want, and in the last one you can just select a reset. So by selecting the reset option, you can just fresh your block up or your motor, and at here you have got the port option, so you can just select the port according to your choice. So if your large motor is plugged in the C block, so you can just select the C one, and it's going to give you the all the action to the C block. So this is how you can use the motor rotation block. So let's move to the next block. So at here we have got the timer. So the timer block basically you do is that it is similar to the wait block. So it give you a pause. If give it give you the robot a pause after doing an action. So at here you've got the timer ID. So you can select any of the ID, the time set you want to give it. So in compare you have got time. So in compare option you have go. So you're also going to get the option timer ID. So you can select according to your choice. And at here you are also going to give you the compare type. So you can just set it according to your choice. And in measure option, you will get the timer option again, but it will work with the distance. And here the reset. So it just to fresh up your block so that it could work properly. So this is how you're going to use the weight blocks. For example, if you've got any of the LEGO Mindstorm robot and it have done an action and you want to then give in a pause, so you can use the timer block to give it in a pause. So this is how you can use it, the timer block in programming. It makes your robot more to work properly. And in the last block, we have got the touch sensor. So the touch sensor is basically used for the touch sensor. So if you want to use a touch sensor in your Lego Mindstorm robot, you have to use the touch sensor block. So it got measure and compare option. So if you go to the measure option, you will get just simply a blank one. And in compare option, if you go, you will just select the status, and at here you have first option is given to you state. So the basically the touch sensor has three states. First one is released, the second one is pressed, and the third one is bumped. So if you want your robot that it will work after the touch sensor is released, and if you want all your touch sensor to work after it press, so you can just select the press option. So it will work that the tensor, if the tensor is pressed, so it's going to perform the action which is next to it. And at last you have got the bump one. So it's simply like touching the sensor and releasing it. And here the test sensor got the ports. So in which port you have to plug in the test sensor, just select the port, and this block is going to give the action to the sensor. So it have only got the two options in which you have got only one option. So you can use it the touch sensor block to give the action to the touch sensor in your robot. So for example, if you have got the guitar, so in guitar there is a touch sensor used and it's the main block. So the touch sensor works in the guitar is that if the touch sensor is pressed, it's going to uh, make a sound of any tune you want, and if it released, it's going to make another sound. So touch sensor is also used in the guitar, so you can use it in any of the robot you want. For example, if you want, you have make a robot and you want it that if it's touched, it's going to make a sound of puppy or dog. If you have made a robot that is has a structure of dog, so you can give it an reality features of your robot. For example, I take another example that if you have got an robot which uh, which has the features of cat, so to make it or look to give it a look more reality, you can use the tensor block. So it will do that if the tensor is pressed, is going to produce a sound of any the cat. So it's going to make your robot more interesting and attractive. So if you got any competition with your class fellow, so you can win just by using the test sensor. So it's going to make your robot more different from your class fellows. So it's better to use a test sensor block in your programming if you want to make your robot more attractive and to give it in reality actions. So these three blocks that we have discussed in our this video are basically used to make your robot more to give it more reality features. So by using the motor rotation, you can just rotate all of the motor in your robot, and by using the timer block, you can just give it a pause or give it time to stop. And by using the touch sensor, you can just use the touch sensor in your robot to perform any action after the sensor is pressed, released, or bumped. So this was for our video, and we have learned these three blocks, and you can use it to make your robot more interesting. So this was for our topic. If you like the video, let us know in the comment down below, and like the video also. And don't forget to subscribe our video channel basically, because your subscribe and likes inspire us to make new videos. So don't forget to subscribe or like our video if you want more interesting videos like this one. So I hope you like the video. Thank you. Bye.